So it's finished full-time at the Charters Community Stadium. Winchester City won, Chesham United won, and I'm delighted to be joined by City's first-team manager Craig Davis after this afternoon's game. Davo, a decent point against a good side. Talk me through your view on how the game went today.
Yeah, good point. And I don't want it to sound like, oh, look, we're grateful for getting a point. I said that to the lads afterwards. It was a good point because they're a good team.
Yeah.
You know, they've been up there for years, in and around it normally over the years. And obviously third in the league going into today. Electric front line, very, very good players. And whilst I thought Charlie made some good saves today, and he did, made some excellent saves, I thought we controlled the game like for spells. Certainly in the second half, I thought we controlled the game. It gets a little bit kind of, they sort of went a bit gung-ho, I thought, trying to get the 3 points. They probably felt like it was a missed opportunity. They probably needed the 3 points. And we were equally wanting to get the 3 points, but also mindful that we didn't want to, leave the back door open because they got so much good quality in attacking third. So it was a funny one really, but it's a good point. I thought we played well.
Yeah,
I think we more than matched the team that are third in the league again, which has to give you confidence moving forwards for me.
It does, and funny enough, a conversation I've just had a couple of moments ago. The general view seems to be that it would have been very difficult to recognise which team was where in comparison to the league table today, which I think says a lot about the way that we played.
Yeah, I mean, I like to think that I judge games without rose-tinted spectacles, and there's been games where I thought, we've just not laid a glove on them at all. I thought what I want from us is every team to come away from here thinking, blimey, they give us a tough game there, and I think they did think that. So a decent point keeps a good little bit of momentum going into a batch of other games. But I thought there were some really good performances. I didn't think anyone was outstanding. Some of them could play better, but Josh Bertie, to be fair, I thought was excellent. Playing in a relatively unfamiliar position, hasn't played a lot. I thought he was outstanding, to be fair. So yeah, he would be my personal man of the match. But there was lots of other good displays, solid displays more than anything. I thought the two centre halves dealt with quite a few high balls into the box at times, because they got some big players, tall players as well, so they had to withstand that. Ball played well. Midfielders rattled around well. Yeah, I thought was a bit isolated at times, but did okay. I thought just generally a good performance, steady performance that very much warranted at least a point, sure.
So there are a couple of changes to the starting lineup today, with Mark Jameson back in central defence in place of Callum Chugg, and then Dan Neild started as well today with no Ollie Griggs. Talk me through the changes today.
Griggs unfortunately is away for a short period, and so. Yeah, we knew that before signing him, so that's fine. Yeah. We obviously look forward to him being back, but Neil, he came in, deserved to played well. As I said, one of several decent performances. Chuggy just failed a fitness test, and that's obviously no brainer to bring J-Mo back in, who played the second half the other day, done well, and again today done well. So straightforward changes, and not massive, trying to reinvent the wheel, just a couple of sort of like for likes.
For sure. Equally, what was good to see was IK Hill coming off the bench, sort of 10 minutes left to play today, where he picked up a knock, if you like, early in the season. It's ended up being sort of a couple of months before he's got back in the first team frame. How's he doing sort of fitness wise? It was great to see him back on the pitch.
Yeah, since the first game of the season he got injured. And he's a real live wire of a player, exciting. That's why I got him back, and I can't wait to sort of introduce him a bit more again. He's played a full 90 minutes in the 23s on Thursday, so he's fit enough to get through that, but it's a different level of intensity. So he's well on the mend. It's also good to see Dan Jones, who isn't in the squad today, Torns, who wasn't in the squad today. They were here running and working to try and get fitness levels up and show sort of solidarity with the lads. And we've still got others to come back with Chuggy out, Griggsy out. Luke King out. I don't think we've got anyone else missing, but no, that was pretty much it. It's a good squad. I think I'm very grateful to them. We're going to have to use them all at different periods of the time. As today's showing with Neildy coming in after not playing for a while, and Jamo coming back in after sort of being left out for Chuggy. We're going to need them all, but there's some good lads, good players, good lads, and that's the most important thing. It really feels like we are galvanised quite a lot, to be honest.
I think it's also fair to say the club feels like it's galvanised at the moment. A decent crowd today, over 300, which obviously for us is a very solid crowd. And it was good to send them home with a really decent display today as well.
Yeah, the crowd was excellent. Again, big numbers, but also, very vocal, which is great, and really appreciate, as I said in my last interview after the last game, that little band of support.
It's getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, keep going. It's massively appreciated and drives people on. And there's certainly a nice little buzz about the club. We've got up to double figures in points. A lot of people said we would be absolute whipping boys, and a long way to go yet. But to get up to sort of double figures in points, and we'll maintain that point a game. We've got to keep building on that, getting better than that, and results around us, some reasonable results around us, and we start. If we can keep the run going and pick up a couple more wins, we'll start reeling other teams in. And that's the aim. It's not just to stay up; it's just to win and play and do well and perform well, and then we will get the results we need. I talked to the lads about performances, not results. Last 3 games they put good performances in, and lo and behold, they picked up points. So it's not rocket science.
So looking ahead, we've got a midweek trip to Yate Town. So what are your views looking ahead to that one?
They've been a bit hit or miss. They had a great win the other week. They lost, I think, today. They won at Plymouth 4-0 against Plymouth 4-0. They lost today. A bit up and down. A lot of players that we're familiar with that have played against over the years.
Yeah.
Good Step 4 teams. Real good players. We've got some good players. We'll go there full of confidence. It's a tough trip again on a Tuesday, so we're going to have to beg and plead the lads to get out of work and that sort of thing. But we'll count the sort of cuts and bruises and bumps and everything from today, and assemble a squad ready to go and have a go. That's all we can do. Brilliant.
Well, David, thanks very much for your time. I look forward to catching up with you again after the game on Tuesday.
Nice one. Cheers, mate.
So I'm delighted to be joined by Josh Bertie after this afternoon's draw with Chesham United. Josh, first of all, talk me through your view on how the game went today.
I think first half, superb. We battled well. We looked comfortable on the ball. We tried to get it wide and play forward, get balls in the box, tried to attack them. A bit sloppy with the first goal, but we kept going at it, and then we got the second goal to make it 1-1. Second half, again, a bit like the last game, we compacted in and kept the result 1-1. Fair result. We could have won it at the end, but fair enough.
Yeah, for sure. So, question that I've been eager to ask you is, I always had you down as a striker, and it would appear that you've been playing left back the last couple of games. So, talk me through that transition. Do you see it being a permanent one? Is it a position you enjoy playing? Talk me through it.
Well, David said to me start pre-season. I've been playing well left-sided. Had a bit of a scene in the striking role. He found out I played a little bit for my national team playing left back. So I've obviously let him know that I can play there, and I'm comfortable there. For me, it's about I like to go forward. I am an out-and-out attacker, so it gives me a bit of a license to bomb on, overlap, and I've enjoyed it. As long as I'm playing, I enjoy playing football. I will happily play wherever the captain tells me.
Right, I'll hold you to that.
Yeah.
So when you're in goal next week. So obviously it's been great to see you in action in the 23s, and you've certainly been shining playing for Mike and Pricey. So it's been great to see you getting some regular starts. How are you finding the step up to the Southern Premier from obviously from your switch in the summer?
Good. I had a little bit of a spell last season, which was short term, but I understood the game, and I've been in a mix of this level, so I've enjoyed it. Obviously, level's a bit higher, and I'm enjoying it. I feel like I've gone on well, come into the team well, And I'm just enjoying it. I just want to keep pushing on and progressing. I'm obviously getting older now, 26, but I just want to keep stepping up and stepping up. Yeah. But I'm thankful and grateful that David's given me the opportunity and believing in me.
So looking ahead, we've got a difficult trip to Yate on Tuesday night. What are your thoughts looking ahead to that one?
Again, if we just keep playing where we're playing, doing the things that we're doing, keep pushing on, progressing, staying compact and team as a unit, I think the team as a whole, the bond has just got excellent. We've been so good together, we've gelled so well, the spirit level's high, everyone's confident, so I have all faith and belief that we could go and get a result, 100%.
Brilliant. I suppose finally, Josh, looking ahead to the rest of the season, what are your own sort of, first question I suppose is what are your own sort of personal goals for the remainder of the season, and second of all, what are you hoping to achieve with the team?
Personal goals, obviously I'd like to be a bit more forward, obviously. I'd like to have a look in up front, but like I said, whatever the gaffer needs me to do, I'm happy to do. Left back's my position for the rest of the season, then I will do a job and do it to the best of my ability.
You can still score from left back.
I nearly did, I should have scored, but hey, it sometimes doesn't happen. But yeah, I just want to progress and push on. I want to help the team climb up the league. I want to push for promotion with this team because I believe this team definitely can. And just hope that I can give my attributes and my abilities to the best of the team.
That's what we love to hear, Josh. Thanks very much for your time.
Appreciate it, thank you.